Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a spicy, juicy, flaming hot Q&A video. That's flaming hot. Before we dive into the flames, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and keep calm and call mom because we all should do that. Let me pull up these bad boys if I can remember where I put them. A lot of these questions are about being newly married, so you guys will get the tea, just hang in there. First question, coming in strong, is married life hard? I mean, you know how you look way younger than you are, and I can understand that people may judge. As a lot of you know, me being on YouTube for over 5 years, I've gotten probably thousands of hate comments. There definitely were quite a few hate comments whenever I announced being engaged, but after the engagement and wedding video, I really haven't posted much about Brian or our relationship or our marriage. So to be honest, I think a lot of people forget I'm married or don't even know, so therefore if they don't know something, they don't hate on it. My marriage is still a secret to most of the haters, so not a lot of people have been judging. It's been kind of nice while it lasted. I'm sure this video is gonna open up Pandora's box. Comments section is below. To go back to the first part of that question, is married life hard? Of course it's gonna be different for every couple in every relationship because every human is different. These first 5 months of marriage, I haven't really found to be that extremely hard or overwhelming. There has been some challenging moments, but nothing that I consider to be way too difficult. You have to keep in mind though, it's the first 5 months of marriage. I'm sure in the future there's gonna be times that are pretty difficult. Life in general is not easy. This isn't even talking about necessarily marriage anymore. You just gotta do your best and be a kind, loving, caring person and keep calm and call mom. Brian and I don't really ever fight. Instead, we battle. That's why we have Asuna and Kirito's sword in the house. We just do one-on-one combat to solve the argument. If that doesn't work, there's also Wii Sports that we can battle it out on. Those are my pro-marriage tips for you guys. What is your favorite song to cry to? Probably Liability by Lorde. Favorite Crime by Olivia Rodrigo also hits me in the feels. Any Taylor Swift song, it doesn't even have to be a sad one. I just love her so much that I can listen to her music and cry. If you guys haven't noticed, I get very obsessed with musical artists. I think we learned that via 21 Pilots and One Direction. At the moment, Taylor Swift is taking the main focus because of her re-recordings, but I still love all the same artists and bands that I've loved in the past.
Soup.
What color is your toothbrush? Wait, y'all are brushing your teeth? That's a joke, of course. I actually have 2 toothbrushes because one is for my retainer and then one is for my regular teeth. One is green and one is pink. I'm not sure what you guys want that information for, but there you go. I'm willingly giving you the colors of my toothbrushes. Teeth brushes? Oh my word. How do you pluralify that? I'm losing my mind right now. What's it like being so cool? This might be hard for you guys. This might be hard for... I'll let her talk.
What the dog doing?
This might be hard for you guys to believe, but I was never popular in high school. I wasn't the cool kid. In fact, I hardly ever talked in school. Everyone was always asking me, why do you never speak? Why are you so quiet? The only time the cool kids wanted to hang out with me is when they wanted to cheat off my homework. And looking back, that's very sad. High school was a very sad time for me. This isn't a question, but it is because I put a question mark at the end, but show us Pitbull cardboard cutout. Both of the Pitbulls are doing just fantastic. They are having a great time. He's been there, he's done that. He knows what y'all are going through. I guess I can set him back here for the rest of the video. Maybe that's okay, sure. I'll pick him up. I'm not gonna be mean. I know you guys love seeing Mr. Worldwide in the videos, but sometimes it's hard because my camera has autofocus and it prioritizes faces to focus on. So randomly throughout videos, it'll just choose to focus on Pitbull, which I mean, rightfully so. I probably would do the same thing if I were a camera. But that being said, it makes it hard to make videos with him in the background because then the focus is just flipping out and doing a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't ask it to do. We'll allow him to creep behind me this one time. Does YouTube pay the bills or do you work another job? I'm very grateful that at the moment YouTube is my full-time job and it does pay the bills. I started YouTube whenever I was a college student, so I was doing school full-time. I had a lot of babysitting jobs. I worked at a daycare. I also worked in kids ministry and did YouTube at the same time. I was able to build up my channel in those couple of years. That way when I graduated college, I was able to really focus on my channel and make that my full-time job. Stay-at-home dog mom is the backup plan. I'm already kind of doing that, but working on this at the same time. How are you enjoying the married life? It has been great so far. 5 months in and we're going strong. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the works. Put in the hours. Take what's ours. The Rock really said it the best. Are you thinking of doing any more concert vlogs soon? I have one concert vlog that is planned. I think you guys are gonna like this one a lot. It's in 2022, so keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be epic. It's gonna be sick in a good way. Of all the songs you've made, which one is the best in your opinion? This is such a hard question to answer. I think the best my vocals have ever been is on Rearrange Me. However, I think Bored is probably my best song lyrically and just the beat of it. I'm drawn to a lot more upbeat songs, so that's why I think Bored is maybe a little bit better, but Rearrange Me is so good too, and I can't choose. It's like asking me to choose my favorite child. You're not asking me for my favorite though, you're asking me for the best, and that is everyone's personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think is the best. I'm sorry, but how old are you? 41 and a half. Are you planning on having kids, and if you are, when do you think you want them? This is the question that once you get married, everyone starts asking you. When are the babies? When are the kids coming? The children, we want the children. A few years ago, I thought I knew when I wanted kids and how many I wanted. Now I have no idea. I don't know the when, I don't know the how many, I don't know the what. Well, I do know the why. I do want kids. I would like to have a kid or two at some point. It's just kind of whenever it happens, it happens. Right now, I'm not going out of my way to do everything to try and acquire a child. But if it happened, I would be very happy and excited. But the thought of having a whole child is also kind of terrifying, but I think that's normal for most people. Deep secret, what's your fave kind of cheese? I really enjoy mozzarella. I also like the Fiesta blend that has an assortment of different cheeses in it because that works really well for quesadillas and it's so good. You can also put the cheese blend in your tacos, in a salad, which I know some people might not like that because salads are supposed to be healthy, but you have to put a little bit of unhealthy stuff in a salad to balance it out. I know this is hard, but tell us your crush. So my crush, this is so weird. I've never told you guys my crush on camera before. Stop it. Maybe some of you have already guessed it, but my crush is Brian, also known as Aaron. I'm in love with him, but I don't know if I should tell him. What do you guys think? Who is your favorite One Direction member? I went through a whole bunch of different phases where my favorite would alternate. It always came back to Harry Styles though, and I think now his music is probably what I relate to the most and I like the best. It's not like I have a cardboard cutout of him or anything because that would be creepy. Y'all saw nothing. Do you think you will ever move houses? I think probably yes. Once we have kids, we'll probably want to get a little bit bigger of a house. I have no idea when that's gonna happen though. I'm not pregnant, just a little bit bloated. So this is to debunk the pregnancy rumors that are going around. I don't actually know if there's rumors, but I'm just assuming there are. What's different about being married? So the biggest difference is that Brian and I now live together. We chose not to live together before we were married. So sharing a room with a guy is different. We also can now make eye contact and even worse, hold hands, which I know is disgusting, but that is a difference. There hasn't really been anything too crazy with his living habits that have shattered my earth. How many children are you planning to have? I think 37 is a good number. The first batch of quadruplets is already on the way. Then in a few more months, we'll probably try again for baby number 14. Do you like Legos? Y'all just need to see this. We have several Star Wars Legos. We had to buy an entire shelf just to fit all of them in the house. Then there's this very big boy. We have no idea where to put it, so he's just chilling on the kitchen table right now. Most of these Legos we acquired because of Brian's obsession with them, but I've helped him build each and every one, and I enjoy them too. The wing is 2 times the size of my hand. I don't know if y'all realize how massive this is. We also got some wedding photos in. Here's a sneak peek. Whoa, who are they? Religion, I want to know. So I am a Christian. I was born and raised in a Christian home. We went to church every Sunday. I went to Christian schools, but that is not what saves me. I do think that being raised in that environment helped to shape my beliefs early on. But when I got older, I also reevaluated for myself if it was something that I really believed and really wanted to follow. The gospel is great news, and I know that God wants the best for me, and He has a plan and purpose for me. That's the one thing that I really hold on to, is that He has a purpose. I think the hope and peace that Jesus brings is something that I really need in my life. I never try to cram my religion down anyone's throats. I just say how I feel, the way I see it, and if you want to listen, that's great. If you don't want to listen, you don't have to, because you can literally click the exit. So yeah, that's a little bit about my religion. Do you have any allergies? So I don't think I have any food allergies, but I'm pretty much allergic to the outside and everything outside. I think I'm a little bit allergic to dog fur, but not enough to give up my dogs. I'm probably also a little bit lactose intolerant. RIP, it's a very sad thing, but I will still continue to eat all the dairy that I want. Under or over toilet paper? 100% over. There is no other correct answer. That is truth. The only valid argument that I've ever heard for under toilet paper is if you have a cat that likes to paw at it and roll all of it out. If it goes under, it's less likely to do that. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I think over should be the standard. I think that is where it's at, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Do you have perfect pitch? I'm pretty sure I have the opposite of perfect pitch. I never know when I'm singing. A lot of times I'm singing the wrong notes, voice cracks, wrong lyrics, everything in the middle. Tell us about your faith. So I think the easiest way to describe my faith is the Bible, and everything in it is what I believe. Whenever I'm not sure on an issue or a question, I always try to think, well, what does the Bible say about it? And search in context what the Bible says, because a lot of verses can be taken out of context super easily to get it to mean whatever the heck you want it to, but you really have to look at it in context of when it was written and all the verses in context surrounding it. So yeah, I believe the Bible is truth. I believe that God is a kind, caring, loving, forgiving God. He's also a just God, and He has a plan and purpose for each and every one of us. I also believe in salvation by grace and not by works. I don't think you get to heaven by being a good person. You get there because Jesus died for our sins, and there's forgiveness. And because of that, we want to be good people, but being a good person is not what saves you. And I think that's great, because I make a lot of mistakes. What was your most embarrassing moment in your teenage era? Probably from the time I turned 12 to now is my most embarrassing moment. What is your tip for looking so young? Drink lots of water and wear your sunscreen. Those are the 2 main things I can tell you. How does Brian feel about the 2 pit bulls and Harry Styles? He says he is more than okay with them until they start moving and coming to life at night, which at that point, I don't think I would be okay with them either. So Mans has a point. Why isn't your husband in any of your newer videos? Brian works full-time in an office. He also travels a lot, and then I work from home. So that means my time to see him is pretty limited. Whenever he gets off work, I want to spend quality time with him. My first thought isn't to pull out a camera and film everything. I would love to have him in more videos, and hopefully in the future I can film some with him. Also, another reason is I just don't have a lot of ideas for videos that would involve him. I can barely really think of ideas for myself in music to put on the channel. Maybe once I get more of a creative flow and I can think of something really banger, he'll be in a video. Is it weird being married? It is so weird being married. I think it's just weird being an adult. I also thought I was gonna be single forever. I was perfectly content with that. That was my plan. That is what I thought was going to happen. So it's really weird that I'm married now. I'm very happy about it. It's weird though, because I thought I was gonna be single. Cheese question mark. Yes, you guys have a lot of questions about cheese. We have established cheese is yes. Are you in a relationship? Yes. If you could have any other pet, what would it be? I would want a red panda, but those are endangered, so sadly I cannot have a red panda as a household pet. I would like to get a hedgehog, or I'd get another dog. I honestly would get 5 more dogs if I could. But I want to make sure that I give each one lots and lots of love, so I think maybe it's better to just have 2 dogs. So those are all of the questions that I'm answering today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was super spicy, super juice. Thank you guys for being here. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. Love y'all. Bye.